So in this video, primarily we're gonna take a look at Spring Scheduler. But before we move ahead, I would like to point out a library that we can use to generate random data. That library is called Instancio. Now, if I just go through the website of the library, this is the library that we can use to generate a random data. And the version that I'll be using is this one. And I'll just add it to the post service to generate a random post. We go to util. We don't need this. We just get deleted. Rather, I'll take a look at that later. But what we can do is go to our POM, or rather go to parent POM. Let me open the parent POM over this, and let me add this dependency to our parent so that it can be used in multiple services. Let me build this project. Okay, let me update the post service. And this will be a random text that I can generate. Add a random post. All right. Now, what I can do is I can directly create, this is what, user method to user, and this is get a random user. Okay. And rather than generating a title and description by myself, this will be created. Okay, so I don't want, can do this in Instancio. Why isn't the library getting populated? Let me check the parent. Is it being loaded in here? Yeah. Oh, this is because I've specified it as a test, then it would only appear in the test. Let me get rid of that. And build this. And if I have to use it, let me, okay. And if I go back to my post service, Instancio dot of every string, and this will be dot class and dot generate. Of type. Does it have a okay, dot create. Should I just create a post out of it and put it into in here? Okay, let me give this a try. Instancio dot of will be a post dot class dot generate. This will be a select dot field. What is a field? It will be a title. Generate the field for it. Let me check if it can generate a string. Instancio random generate random string. Generate string methods allows to create a string of my class dot field generate. Okay. Dot create a string with parameters create string list list. Anyways, what we can do is have post. Post has a title description. User, I would set that to null. Instantia of post generate field and generate this as gen dot min length. String characters with a, let me put it down. With a mixed case dot generate a field of description dot min length of, let's say 100, or let it be 50 with the mixed case, and dot Generate, does it have a null value? Instancio generate with a null value. Keep field null. And only fields that are null or primitive fields with default value are populated. Existing non-null fields and primitive fields will default. Ignore. Okay. Ignore the field. Keep email field null. Okay. Dot ignore. Field would be post. It has a title ID as well. ID. And the user would be null, is what I'm expecting it to be. Ignore the select field as user and dot ignore. Dot select the field as ID, and this would be null. Create. And I would put that post in here. It's the same thing. User mapper dot post dot set user post dot save post. I'll be that. And let's see if this works. So let me give this a try. And if I go to the post service, okay, add random post will take me in here. Okay, continue. So I guess it threw an exception. Invalid field ID for the class post. Okay. Probably since it belongs to the parent class, it won't be picking it up. Let me comment that out and let me try again. Okay, so you got post with ID as something, and probably we need to get rid of that ID. We don't want ID. And let me just get rid post dot set ID as null. Post.set user is this, and post.set ID is null, and this dot save post, it should and let me give this a try again. Okay. Okay, the user service is not running. Okay, you got user service. Let me give it a try once again. Got this F8. Okay. Yep, this got saved, and this is the data that it'll load. And let me check the database for this again. Uh, Let me reconnect. Use post application. Select star from post. And this will be created at and updated at. I guess this is the one with BE34F. Yes. And it got inserted. So this is how we can use Instancio to generate a random data. And probably I might get rid of the extra core that we had used earlier. This isn't even required. And let me get rid of this, delete this out. Since we are cleaning the code, delete anyway. Okay, this isn't required. Okay, and let me start the service again so that we can see if we are not facing any issues. And let me generate the random post again. Yep, that works. So that's it for this video, and probably we might take up scheduler in the next one. Thanks for watching.